Hello everybody! By now you've probably realized that the Digimon Alysion closed beta is out for people that can actually use it. To answer a very commonly asked question, I'm not part of that beta. Go figure, but that's not a big deal. Some other content creators are, and you've been able to see some live streams, you've been able to see all the stuff, and that's pretty cool. So today we're just going to do a little recap of what it's looking like and just talk about it generally speaking. I plan on making a whole poop ton of Digimon Alysion content when the actual game is revealed and released. And until then, the beta exists, that's fine. It seems to be free to play right now, which is kind of cool. I'm sure that'll change on release, but that's nice. But what's it all about? Let's find out. And if you're part of the beta, let me know how you think it is in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Really cool screens, over here you see a card, you see story mode, tasks, a bag, random match to fight, your packs, like all this stuff. Daily pack is very nice. That's pretty freaking cool. It's a nice screen. Everything's kind of in one place. Good home screen. Love to see that. Familiar with this, obviously, is the main battle screen. We're going to fight people. That's nice. As long as this isn't fake, this is the pack opening thing. Looks like it was just taken right from Master Duel, and they put Digimon cards over it. I'm going to be real with you. But it does look nice. It is pretty cool. And there are new cards as well, as we know, right? I'm not going to go into all the new cards in details because we don't even know about all of them, I don't think. But, if you want to see some of them, they're all over the internet. But this Arisu, whoever that is, made a pretty good video with some cards, like Rubiusmon, for example. Rubiusmon is a new one. This looks like something you'd get in BT1, honestly. 3 to evolve, level 6, 11,000 DP, attack plus 1, attacking once per turn, pop a 4,000 DP or less Digimon. That's pretty cool. There's a black Zafagamon line with black Shoto. That's nice. You still got your old favorites in there. You can see, like, War Greymon's there. You can see stuff like Omnimon is still there. You see new cards, right? Old cards. Just even glimpsing through this, we're getting a lot of old cards. It's basically BT5 and earlier, which leads me to some very happy news. You know what I mean? At least with the start of this online client, right? It is BT5 and before. You get to play things like Security Control again. You get to play things like 4 HPD Sarismon, which was a deck that only existed for us for 2 weeks. I remember covering it on the channel when it came out. Like, it invoked a ban list. It was the first ban list right away because it was so good. You can play that. But also, you're also releasing at the same time as BT5 cards, basically. And new cards. That's pretty cool. So a lot of old favorites are returning to the game, and you can just play them. And you can pull shiny versions, which is really cool. So I like that. Now, another question that I get asked, because I like this so much, right, as I've, been very vocal about. I've been asked, well, what happens when they release today's cards into this? Isn't it just going to be the same pile of crap Digimon is right now? And the answer is probably yes. Absolutely. But maybe we just stomach it and weather the storm, because there'll be brand new cards to hopefully make things more interesting. I am a very big believer, and I'm a very big, what's the word I want to use? I definitely support all these brand new cards. I think it's definitely required. I think that you need to have different formats. New cards is cool, and it's going to help the game sell. Because while it seems free to play right now, I am certain it's not going to be that way forever. That would be stupid. It would make no money. Bandai likes making money. They will find a way to make money off of this. Trust me. So, we deal with that when it comes. For those of you that do not know, the Digimon Alysion Facebook page that I really like, It's just dropping the news as it comes, and I appreciate this. I like this a lot. I'm very happy they do this. They have your OG3 starter decks, which is pretty cool. Um, like, as this guy kind of comments here, we don't know the release date yet, which is annoying, but that's fine. It is what it is. When we won't know till we know. But we know it's 2026, right? So that's cool. Let me reiterate. My plan is once this game comes out, I'm going to make a lot of content around it. I'm probably going to spend a couple $1,000s on it right away. Probably do a 24-hour stream on Twitch. Probably go crazy bananas on the game. Make some great content and call it a day. That's my plan. And then we see what happens. You know what I mean? Digimon Alysion was like the big thing to come from all this 5th anniversary and Digimon's anniversary stuff. This was it. The online client that you cannot play on your computer, only on your phone. Thankfully, there are emulators and stuff like that, So that's okay if you really hate using your phone. But, this is pretty good. And I still stand by this is great news. This is great for the community. And depending on Bandai's handling of this, it will either be a great make or break. And I can't see how you mess this up. I mean, I do see it, but I don't think Bandai is going to implement anything that would just break this and make it terrible for players. That's really all I got. See, there's not really a lot of information available because it is a closed beta. You're basically seeing whatever content creators and people are releasing, and that's all well and good. It's a big teaser right now, but as it comes, as we get closer to a release date, we'll start making more content on this. Until then, I don't really see a point. We just go business as usual on this channel, and we just see what happens. I'm excited for it. I was watching a couple of the streams with people playing on the beta, and that's really fun. It seems nice. So, that's it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!